start of the race, speed, the excitement, the history and the tradition of it all.
This is the race. This is the race in the world. They can talk about Formula One, NASCAR. No, I'm sorry. This is where it is. This is the epitome of automobile racing right here.
So many people build their lives around in so many ways. My calendar is marked by pre-Indy and post-Indy every year. It defines the legacy of our family.
Obviously the fans as well, they add to the spectacle. You know, it's the greatest spectacle in racing because of the atmosphere with the fans and how sensational the racing is.
The Indianapolis 500 is just the pinnacle of motorsports and our family's history. My dad and what he did back in the day and got us a love of racing. This is where he's always wanted to race at and try to win. So we do this in honor of him, and we do it in honor of all the other short track little guys out there who always want to try to win the Indy 500.
Well, when we started racing in 1982, we started at a small oval track on the east side of Indianapolis called the Speedrow. We were doing late model racing, and then we got into midget, and our midget driver was the late great Rich Vogler, and Rich's dream was to drive an Indianapolis 500. That's all my husband needed to hear. Jonathan made a deal with Pat Patrick for a late entry in 1985, and Rich qualified on last day of qualifying, and that was our first 500, 1985. So the kids grew up coming to the race every year. It's in the blood.
It's an honor to be a Jonathan Byrd's driver when I consider growing up looking at Ari Lyondike and Buddy Glazier, who are champions of the Indy 500, and then to be in that group and with such a long-standing sponsor at the 500. This is their 33rd year, hence our number, which also goes hand in hand with my favorite number. It was my number when I did my first Indy 500.
We've got a fantastic chance with a guy who came up through the field last year and led the race. And we're with a legendary team who worked very hard over the off season for this race. We're really looking forward to seeing what we can do, putting together 4 laps on qualification day, and then try to go the whole 500 miles on race day.
Our driver, James Davison, I expect a lot of him. He expects a lot of himself, and I want to win. Obviously, that's my expectation. We don't do this if you don't expect to win. I expect now for us to be competitive at the very least and to be in the conversation about who could potentially win this race.
I want us to do very well. James has the ability to win. I'm not going to go say, yeah, we're going to win. He has the ability to win.